See, the thing in those situations, and you saw it with the Stanton trade too, when a guy has a no trade clause and he's picking his team, you're obviously going to get, he's basically picking his team, you're obviously not going to get a lot back. And in the case of the 97 Marlins, they actually did get, guys back. They got A.J. Burnett and Preston Wilson, I think, for Al Leiter. And they got Derek Lee. How the hell did they get Derek Lee? Sure, Kevin Brown of the Padres. And they got Derek Lee back, 97 Marlins. And they actually did get some pieces back, who were really, really good Major League ball players. But in terms of 94 Expos, yeah, everyone, when teams know there's blood in the water and guys have to get moved, you're going to tend not to get like a lot back. So people kind of react to that too. Like, you're tearing it down and you're going to be terrible forever. Which is basically, I mean, that can happen, but I do think it would be fair given, Gary Dembo being involved, and I think Michael Hill, committed to a rebuild and finding young talent. I think might, his name's probably going to get elevated when this is all said and done as a talent evaluator going in this direction to rebuild. It's really hard to give the Marlins the benefit of the doubt, but I also think it's also unfair to just sit there if you're not a Marlins fan, because I understand people being pissed off about this in Miami, but if you're not a Marlins fan, to kind of step back and say, hey, you know what, maybe they are trying to build an infrastructure and they're trying to kind of build this into a monster by 2021, where you have talent from recent high draft picks coalescing with what you just got back in these trades. You have a ton of pitching, and they're going to have a ton of pitching in their system, and they might even add another really good pitcher in this year's draft or in subsequent drafts, and maybe Braxton Garrett will bounce back from the Tommy John surgery and everything. You're going to have a ton of pitching, and basically you're going to have to find some prime time position players, and they're hoping Brinson pans out, and they're going to hope that Isan Diaz pans out, and there you go. But like I do think it's a little more defensible than what's been portrayed. The Pirates is a bit of a different story in my mind. Even though, with that, I feel like the ship's already sailed. I mean, I feel like what they've done this offseason is not, like, surprising or anything like that. I feel like, again, if you're going to criticize the Pirates, it was post 2015 when that window was wide open. But anyway, there you go. That's my first 363. I don't know what the hell you call it, a YouTube series of talking about baseball or whatever. I don't know. But, feel free to comment if you have any thoughts, if you think I'm an idiot, if you think I'm a Jeter Stan. I like that. You kids coming up with... I like Stan. I like that. It's better than fanboy. It's more to the point. And you millennials, that's a good one. I'm technically a millennial, but I never really feel a part of this generation, really. But yeah, maybe I'm just a Jeter Stan, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and, it's not going to work, and we'll be sitting here in 2021, and the Marlins will still be terrible. But I do have a feeling, man, that they're building the infrastructure, and it's going to pay off, and that's kind of where I stand on it. So take it easy. It's Friday. Have a great weekend, and I hope some people do watch this. I'll do another one at some point. Take care. Bye-bye.